We are here, ladies and gentlemen, and other, and Misk.
Folks is a usual good go-to.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. It is currently week 37 in this crazy jamboree of all agreed to oh so long ago. You're managing.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Our game anniversary is coming up quick.
Yo, is that our paper anniversary?
Dude, our gamerversary?
Yeah.
Come in.
I'll be there. You all currently find yourself in the depths of the catacombs of this region. You've nestled yourselves down in the attempts to take a long rest after killing many undead and demons alike, choosing to attempt to recuperate any of your health and or abilities before pressing on and dealing with either a mysteriously locked door that has been hinted at oh so long ago, or face the music of the other room. Some weird piano was going on.
Right.
Antumbra, face the music.
Face the music, yeah.
Good, I like that.
The part where they face the music, that's what this is.
The part where the music has a face. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Hang on.
Like a clock.
Dieter, are you wearing specs?
Yeah, I can't see my screen right now, so I put on my glasses.
It's upside down.
Hey, you know what? Solidarity.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Where am I?
Shit.
I'll be right back. They're right outside.
Important.
No, those are my shades. They're too cool.
Motherfucker! Oh, glasses.
Look, if we're gonna be nerds, we gotta look the part.
Yeah, true.
Where the fuck asked me to get them for you?
This is the glasses episode.
Number 37, glasses episode.
Glasses.
Now you can see all the reflections.
I don't have
the reason why I don't wear
glasses,
them.
but
That's the one thing I don't like about wearing the glasses.
right now you are all settled down in this room, and I hear you want to take a long rest because some of you are running out of spells, and some of
us
you
are wimps. Yeah.
are literally on 5 health
Wouldn't be me.
and triple concussed.
And don't know where they are or who they are.
Now, I will say, you can technically take a long rest, though considering you are doing it on hard stone, and among the bones and thick miasma of death, you will wake up with 1 point of exhaustion.
If we have bedrolls, does that matter?
Absolutely. Like, anytime you look around, there's a dead man in a corner, Dita. You think you could just get 7 hours of good rest with
you could just push them
skeletons
aside
everywhere and the howling
fine.
of demons everywhere?
I'm gonna go here then and be like, hang on guys, I got an idea. And then I'm gonna draw my finger around a big circle, and as I ritual cast Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Ra runs into the tiny hut. She's like, yay!
I
I believe I'm still unconscious on the floor.
Oh, let me go. I'll drag you back in.
How many people can fit in Tiny Hut?
It's a 10-foot radius, right?
9 creatures.
Yeah, so 9 people, I think, can fit in this tiny hut.
Yeah.
Of medium size or smaller.
Yeah.
The spell sales if its area includes a large creature.
Or more than 9.
It's a good thing we didn't classify you as a large at the start of this game, or that would be terrible.
Kind of. I mean, I could still cast it. I just couldn't sleep in it.
Yeah, true. Spells but the atmosphere inside is comfortable and dry, so you don't have to smell everything. Command the interior to be dimly lit dome. Okay. And it lasts 8 hours. Alright, so who's in the dome? Can everyone fit?
I'm pretty sure everyone can fit, including Graham.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you dare include the graham cracker?
Yeah,
You know what?
This is radius 10, right?
He's with Beauregard. He's good. He's okay.
Well, it's like a 9, so just like zip into like that basically.
Yeah, get
I'm
Flotsam in
guessing
here, and then
At some point, Virgil's gonna come back. We're gonna be here for 8 hours. If he's in that hole for 8 hours, something's wrong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know.
Weren't we gonna
Sounds
wait
fun.
to see if Virgil was like okay first?
Well, I can cast it right now, and we can just start the rest. Someone can keep track of if Virgil comes or not.
Yeah,
I'll just have my-
this is here for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Before I replenish spells, I'll cast Find Familiar as a ritual again, and then I'll just use my familiar to go down and check on him.
Alright.
Unless Adelaide wants to use Penny, but that's...
Well, I think you still need the 10 gold worth of jazz to cast it.
I have 2 gold.
Well,
Will that work?
You need 10, so if you can somehow quintuple your money in the time sitting here.
Well, was your familiar dismissed or was it killed?
No, I killed it with my own
you
hand.
murdered
Okay,
it.
okay.
In cold blood, might I add.
just for flavor.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to slide 8 gold to Ra? Not have her notice.
Well, it's 10 gold worth of incense and charcoal, so unless you're somehow doing it so quick that you, like, carbonize the gold on the way over. Or if you have your own stash of incense and charcoal for this.
Well, I guess she
specific
would, because
occasion.
Adelaide also has Find Familiar, and she probably keeps some material components on hand.
That would make a lot of
But
sense.
I will subtract it out of my gold, so...
Alright. So you hand Ra a bundled up wad of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Just in your pocket.
And I assume you both have a small brass brazier for this.
No wizard would leave their house
Exactly.
without their
tiny
signature
brass
brass brazier. It's like a spell book. You don't leave home without it. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, you bring back your. I think I deleted them. Where's
Where's the phoenix? Does the phoenix have a name, Shane? Does the little bird?
I don't know. Sizzle.
Nice. There you
You know what? The joke is the phoenix is going to get a new name every session.
Yeah. Cheeky.
What is that?
I just
It's like
searched
a roast chicken. It's a cooked chicken.
It's not even cooked. That's a raw chicken with white.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Non-transparent
Yeah.
raw chicken.
It's too big. That is ginormous. That's an enormous chicken.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. It's about the size of a regular chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my familiar looks like a basically a plucked bird ready for the roast. It even has the glistening skin. It looks delicious, smells delicious, but it's a living creature.
Yeah. Oh god. The neck flap is just like looking around.
Oh.
That's
Why would you?
Yeah. Oh. Who wants to keep watch for Virgil? Who wants to keep vigil for Virgil?
Oh no.
I only like
nobody. We all hate
I'll
him.
stay up. Yeah.
I would like to send the bird down first, just to make sure he's alive. That's important.
You have the chicken waddle their way down and kind of swoop in. If you want to be covert about it, go ahead. But either way,
I do.
Your chimkin sees that Virgil seems to be sitting around. He's kind of got his legs crossed. He seems to be kind of holding something in his arms. Though there doesn't seem to be any, like, physical... Any physicalness to what he's holding. He's kind of just holding the air in front of him.
Is he like doing this?
No, more with
Or is
his
he like cradling
arms.
something?
Yeah, almost as if cradling a child, but no child to be seen. I assume that was the stealth. Or
Yeah, that's a 8 on my stealth roll.
that's
Okay.
good.
Chicken falls from
I
the
think
ceiling.
that passive even beats that. As to his wing.
It's just in the dark.
He smells it coming.
Yeah, he smells it. It's a glowing red phoenix thing. Like, it's hard to remain hidden in the dark. Roll a perception to see if you can actually get a glimpse of what he might be doing down here.
The bird says, now this, I gotta see.
Yeah.
They have a +3, but they have advantage because it's an owl, so.
Yeah, because they're crazy.
Alright. Okay.
You know what?
Oof.
What do I see?
Exactly what I described. You're not sure what they're cradling, but they seem somber and they do seem alive, but they don't seem to be moving or intent on moving anytime soon.
So after it bangs into the walls a couple times, making
Yeah.
all this clatter and noise, it comes back up and comes back over to me. And then I didn't look through it with my eyes. I just kind of telepathically am talking to it, but I'll say out loud, like, let me turn the voice on.
What did you see?
And then I want to just it to tell me, like, you know, my link, but like as it does so, air comes out the little flap, or so it looks like it's talking.
What have we created?
I'm just kidding everybody at home. It's an actual bird, like that looks like a phoenix. But
It's
just
a
a
cool
bird.
flaming bird. I just searched chicken in the token thing on Roll20, and that's what came out. Because it gives you the weirdest things.
Yeah, right.
Like, apparently this is chicken. Like, you search chicken, you just get a dead man. A ghostly dead man, in fact.
Oh.
That's fine. If the screen wants to show it. Nah, that's other than the GM layer. That's why, yeah, there we go. That's why he's ghostly.
Oh, he's a dead man.
Never mind, he's a dead man.
What a chicken.
That's chicken, apparently. You want more chicken? You want more chicken? How about frickin' M16?
Oh.
Chicken.
Enormous.
Yeah, big one. You know, that's roll 24.
I want to like relay what I saw to everybody. That
It looks like he's alive, but kind of cradling nothing in his hands and looking very sad. It seems like he's otherwise safe down there. If he doesn't come up after a rest, maybe we should drop food down there for him so he can, like,
Just drop a
Sorry.
stick down.
I think we can give him a minute, and if he hasn't come up by himself, we should probably call him up, break him out of whatever thinking about.
Alrighty. I will say, your dome of magicalness will allow you to sleep much better, but I will ask you all to roll a relatively low Constitution saving to throw to see if you can actually manage to get the long rest. Because sleeping in this situation, while better with the dome, is still kind of sucky, since you have to look out at all the stuff and Graham's there.
Isn't the dome opaque?
Yeah, it's weird. It's whatever you want it to be. It's Comet's tiny hut, you know. It's
Just make the walls eggshell.
Because I think the idea is that it's opaque if you're outside.
Yeah, I think you're not.
Like you can't see in,
enough.
but you can see out.
Let me roll for Flotsam. Oh, Flotsam. That makes sense. He doesn't give a shit about any of this anyway.
I guess I'll go in the tiny hut, but like, alright.
No, Graham. Don't fail me now, man. Okay, well, he goes. It's okay. Who is going to take the watches, though? You need 4 people all up?
4 people what?
4 people to take watches.
Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Unless you just want to go crazy.
I mean, there's only 4 of us here, so we're gonna all need to take a watch anyway.
You know, that's fair, that's fair. You could have made Graham do it, but you're gonna let the man sleep. And, trusting him to be awake while you're all asleep, I guess, is also...
I'll take first watch. Although I guess Flotsam could technically take all of them, but...
Yeah, he'll assist on all watches. Why not?
I want to say something to Comet. Like, as everyone's like kind of filing in and getting comfortable and stuff, I would like kind of tug at your sleeve and say,
Hey, I don't know what Virgil's going through. I guess I do in a way, but I think you should talk to him.
I mean, yeah, I can talk with him. I don't know. I was hoping his friends were okay. If those are his friends, he might be upset at me giving him something that wasn't there. But
Comet, you, with all the respect on the 7 Seas, you seem like you're hiding a lot of sadness too. When you cast that spell on me, today, I felt a lot of sadness. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen on a calm emotion spell.
Well, I mean, I shared some of the stuff that I've had to go through in order for you to break out. It's true, I've had sadness before. I could talk to Virgil about what he's going through, even if it's not the same. I didn't know you felt that. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
You helped me, so don't apologize. I guess it's just... We've all lost people. Everyone here. No one here has not felt that. But... I don't think I've ever felt the kind of sadness I felt in that moment on my own. And seeing how you kind of keep that positive attitude, I think you might be the best person here to have a talk with him while he's grieving. I don't think any of us could really do as good a job. You don't have to. I mean, that's labor for you. You don't need to take on. But Tom, you like to talk to people, so it's just an idea.
Well, thank you, Raul. I think you're right. If it helps him, I can talk with him. He just needs to come on out and say he's ready.
Out. Ready or not.
Hello. Yoo-hoo.
Rise and shine. Out you come.
Wakey, wakey, exit wakey.
Well, what order is everyone going to take their watches in? Who's up first?
Who's on first?
Yeah, who's on first?
I'll probably
I guess I
take
could
last.
Take first.
I'll take second.
Oh.
I'll take one of them.
Yeah, I'll do it at some point. You all have
Yeah.
advantage because Flotsam will just assist you. So, everyone, roll me a perception check on your watch. We'll just roll them. We'll apply them to the watch afterwards. Damn.
Hey. Whoo. Oh.
I could see better than Adelaide? What world is this?
Cat eyes, you know?
Concussion cat eyes
Concussion
really
cat
good.
eyes. They really help.
The concussion made you see double, so you were doubly aware.
Oh no.
Because, you know, if a zombie's coming at us, oh god, there's 2 zombies coming at us.
You're definitely gonna notice that.
Hmm.
Comet, you definitely don't see anything out of the ordinary on your watch. It is a rather slow and just normal, well, other than skeletons in every corner and the faint sounds of weird stuff happening around this place. Nothing seems to approach nor disturb your little orb of niceness. This is little warm egg you've created.
Flotsam and I have a conversation about cows or something.
Adelaide, you were taking second. You don't see too much. You can leave the square when you're not when you're watching, so you can probably wander around a little while you're all taking
she also
watches.
would have dispelled Lex because he's basically like a nightlight here and everyone's trying to get rest.
He understands.
So he goes back in the book. And could I have a conversation with Lex, or do we want to do that after everyone's had watches?
I mean, if you want it to be one alone, then now's a better time than ever.
Yeah.
Don't think anyone will be peeping into the conversation if it's during your watch and they should be sleeping.
Flotsam's there.
Yeah, somebody understands, man. It is,
Shuts off his auditory receptors.
it's like, you do you.
Well, Lex and Adelaide can communicate telepathically too, so I think that's what they're gonna do.
Alright, yeah, you kind of wander away a little, and although you can't see him, you definitely get the sense that he's kind of twiddling his fingers. He's kind of nervous about something, but is never brave enough to bring it up.
Is there something bothering you?
Well, you gotta be more specific, Adelaide. Something's always bothering me.
I mean, about this place. About the door over there. What we're supposed to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course I'm worried about that. Like, what's it gonna be? I'm anxious. That's normal, right?
Lex, we're supposed to be honest with each other.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm worried. What if it's big?
Did you say anything to Graham? Without me knowing?
Roll me an insight, just for the kick of it, you know. You know he did. you definitely know that he most definitely talked to Graham, but you're not sure really about what. I mean, obviously about the door, but he kind of shrinks into the book bag a little bit more. Well, technically not without you knowing. You kind of know. You kind of. I didn't tell you I was gonna do it, but you said I was allowed to talk to other people.
When? When did you talk to him?
Well, the night he was kind of hanging out outside our room. I think he was doing stuff with Flotsam. I didn't ask about that. That's their business. But you said you wanted to go into the room by yourself and deal with it. I wanted to make sure he would let you do that.
So you just asked him? You said, "Pretty please, can Adelaide go first?"
Well, not those words specifically, I just...
Lex.
Yeah?
What did you say? What did you both say?
I asked if he would be nice enough to let you go in first, since it pertains to your family. And he agreed. He said that he'd want to know, I think we all want to know what it is, but he trusts that you'll do the right thing with it, whatever it is. He thinks you hate the Baronets just as much as he does. If it is something dangerous, you'll destroy it. Or if it's like another melody, we'll adopt it. I don't know what we're doing. He's being honest with us, Adelaide. I don't know why. I mean, it's weird.
You went behind my back to do this, Lex.
I thought it was what you wanted.
I wanted to handle it. I mean... I just don't like that I didn't know what was happening. That I'm made unaware of this situation. At least, Flotsam brought me into his business with Graham. Flotsam gave me that information. But he went behind everyone else's back. You've given Graham a bit of a pressure point, I think. The knowledge that you can, be out and around without me being conscious, I guess. That you can have knowledge that the both of us don't share.
I'm sorry, Ada. I thought it was the right thing. I would have told you. Just everyone's rushing everyone.
I know. I'm gonna take Lex out of the book bag and give him a hug.
He seems timorous. You're still gonna tell me what it is, even if it's something real crazy, right?
Of course. I just want to see it first.
Alright.
And you didn't tell Graham anything else, right? You just asked him if I could, go in before him?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't ask for anything else.
Is it bad that I still don't trust him after all this?
Maybe, but... he is weird. We don't... who do we trust?
Lex, I've been thinking a lot, I mean about how I can manifest your mind out of the book, but you have a face. I don't think I still processed that.
Yeah, I'm. Where's my eye? I mean, if I have a face, why don't I have an eye? Why do I have an eye? That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
And you're not mad at me for throwing you into combat situations, are you? Even though I know you can't get hurt.
I'm not mad. I'm just terrified. But I'm glad it's helpful. I'm glad I can help. You sit around as a book all day. You feel like you're just a book all day. I'm shooting lightning. It's useful to know I can do things. Even if it's by your command and will, but, I can still do it.
And when you cast those spells, well, we do it together, your body appears for a flash. I mean, what's that like?
Does. It goes by so fast I don't even know what I'm doing. What if we, cast stuff that isn't, fast spells? We know Mage Hand?
No, we don't.
What?
When we get out of this dungeon, how about we practice with different spells? I mean,
That'd be cool.
Maybe we can get your body around for longer.
I'd really enjoy that.
Yeah. Good talk. And then she'll...
Yeah. I'm sorry again. It felt, it's weird, but it felt like the right. He had the key. You know.
Yeah, it's okay, Lex. I'm not mad.
For a little bit. Seemed a little mad.
And then just go back to watch.
You sit and watch for the rest of the 2 hours until you eventually move back. You get a bit too tired to stay up anymore, and you jostle Ra, get them to get up.
What's going on?
What? It's your watch, buddy. Which with the 22, you hear quite a lot. Nothing that gets too close, but you can hear the faint sound of the piano, even echoing this far up. Like your ears kind of pop for a moment, and you can hear it. It's a weird sensation, but it's the properties of a nat 20.
The piano just plays the whole night?
Yeah. Seems like whoever's playing it has unlimited vigor.
Or I guess the whole day, because we're actually sleeping during the day.
During your watch, however, you do hear the sound of someone climbing up the rope that you placed earlier, and you watch as Virgil slowly climbs himself out of the hole.
Pull out my gun. No, just kidding.
Stay down!
Hoists himself up and jumps over, kind of dusts off his cloak from getting all dirty from being down there.
I'll walk to the edge of the bubble. I'll poke my head through, and I'll
say, "Hey, Virgil, over here. Get to the bubble."
He looks over at you. You can tell there's kind of streaks down his cheek, but he kind of slide foots his way over to you, poking his face into the bubble, kind of confused, looking around it. He just looks at you.
You can't get in unless we let you in. It's supposed to be impenetrable to enemies, so I have to get you in here if you want to rest in the bubble with us.
He looks around at everyone, and Flotsam just staring at him. And he kind of shakes his head. I think I'm going to leave. I don't want to stay down here any longer than I have.
I understand.
I'm going to head back to the Babacan if you guys need me.
We'll keep that in mind. Sorry about what happened.
Kind of takes a short breath. It's alright. I'm just glad I have them.
Wait, what? No, stop, turn around. Wait, what? You're glad you have them?
Kind of looks around, holds his finger up to wake everyone. What?
No, but I mean, what do you mean? That you're glad that you have them? That just sounded weird to me in the moment.
He kind of pulls away his cloak, and you can see that he is holding. Now that you're this close and it's light in here, you can see that there are 3 barely visible, tiny little essences that he's holding. They're barely there.
Take good care of those. Be careful.
Knows. I don't plan on taking them anywhere dangerous.
Good luck out there, man.
You too, seeing as you're planning on staying, I suppose.
We're crazy, so.
He kind of cracks a smile. Good luck. And thank you.
Anytime, buddy.
I'll think the rest when you show back up. Thank you, Flotsam. He kind of looks at him, confused if he's awake. He doesn't know how Flotsam works.
Does Flotsam give a little blink, a wink,
Ding! Absolutely, the aperture in his eye quickly. He gives you a nod, not wanting to say much more in the hopes to not wake everyone.
Guys, I pull myself back and go back to watch. I'm a little more relaxed now that I know that he's out and he's way towards the entrance.
You watch him disappear around the corner, the way you came.
And then you hear, "Oh God, no, the bear!"
Oh no, another one!
A second golem!
Yeah. How unlucky! Woe is me!
Head into this.
You finish your watch, and Silas, you eventually woke up for your watch where also nothing happens, and because you all rolled exceptionally well on your constitution, yes, you managed to sleep in my goddamn dungeon for the last time, I tell you. For the last time will you get away with sleeping in my dungeons until you get really powerful spells that take you completely out of places to where it never matters, and then I hate you.
During my entire watch, I'm just gonna braid Comet's hair, so when he wakes up, he just has a bunch of extra ones.
Just a bunch of braids everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
My hair feels heavier.
It's strange how a braid can make hair feel heavier, even though it's the same amount of it's the same amount. How is it heavier?
Mm-hmm.
How's the density make it
More concentrated.
I'm mad about it. That's all I'm saying.
Just give him like the big elven sideburn braids.
Oh
I thought you
no!
were about to say the big Elvis pompadour. That's what I was hoping for, maybe. You eventually all
Comet.
wake the heck up.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
It would be a nice sleep if it wasn't so dreary and terrible in this place, but hey, it was good enough. You can all reset your health and your abilities. That's fine.
Get that good old-fashioned flotsam, like playing the morning song.
No, he doesn't. He's not here. He can't. Sorry.
He didn't do it. What do you mean? No.
He just doesn't do it.
have that.
It's weird about it. He just doesn't want to do it right now.
He just
Flotsam, you're being weird.
He'll do it. Let me just reset his stuff, so it's all. How many people can get it? I've done this so many times, I should probably just know off by heart, but
I think it's 6 people in total.
I think it.
Yeah, it feels like 6.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually we don't have to do math
Choose.
about it.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
yeah.
usually a party of 6.
Right? Yeah. Enthralling performance. No, inspiring leader. That's it. Yeah. Up to 6 friendlies, which include you. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was 6 plus him or. You know. And it's 10.
The thing.
Yeah, that thing. So we have everyone with a 10. Make sure everyone's topped up well and nice. And you all move apart because it's weird being so close together.
Kept us warm.
Yeah, Graham's kind of doing his
Says you,
mornings,
autopile.
Yeah.
midday stretches.
Yeah, calisthenics.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't think anyone's been brought back yet. And we should figure out what's behind those doors.
Sounds good.
Are you okay, Silas?
Yeah, everything's cleared up.
Okay. You gotta
No.
tell me when you need help. I didn't know you needed help.
I'll be fine. I'll just come running to you as a bloody mess more and more often.
Ooh. I mean, I'm glad you're coming back, but maybe a little sooner.
I'll be fine.
Chances are when he's sliding around on his face, he needs help. That's a good rule of thumb.
Who's with us here? Okay.
You all wander back down the stairs, the large spiral staircase where you can see all the empty sarcophagi of buried people past.
Don't forget your chicken chain.
Yeah, don't forget your chicken. As you're wandering past, Graham laments the loss of his bone golem and twiddles his fingers at it. Do you think we'll need him again? Do you think?
I mean, if you can bring him back, I think it'd be greatly appreciated.
Who would appreciate what? I mean, he was pretty cool.
Monster?
You know what? After that rest, I do have my spell slot back. I might as well.
How long can he stay out?
I don't know. However long my spell says. Until the next day, and then I lose control of him. You know how it is.
Oh boy.
He's made
Have
of
you ever
bone.
lost control?
No. Don't be crazy. You just
Okay.
dispel magic if that happens. He'll wave his hand and magic will refill Beauregard once more. I must rename him Beauregard. See name, yes please. Give you your max health. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright. And you wander down the stairs where you are met with the old left and the right. Music still playing from the right, never stopped. Still that kind of lazy chopsticks, I think we decided.
I believe we should go into. Did I interrupt?
Which song was Chopsticks?
The
The really simple one.
Okay.
I believe we should investigate this door over here, the one with the Baronet B on it first.
Okay.
Be just a big B for Bob, to be fair. It's literally just a big B.
Well, if you look closely, it says Aeronet on the very side right there on the corner.
It's like really tiny. So it does.
I'm gonna hide behind the pillar.
Yeah, Graham kind of just does a gesture to you, Adelaide. As he kind of steps back.
Now here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go in there first, and I'm going to summon Lex to be on this side of the door. And I'm going to be in there for 1 minute before any of you are allowed to join me. And if anything happens, Lex will tell you so.
Doesn't that seem dangerous?
Well, I mean, there's a powerful magic presence coming from that side of the door. I believe an arcanist should investigate first. This is my area of expertise.
Yeah, but what if that's like a monster?
Well, then I'll call in for help, should I need it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't die.
If they
Please.
let out a blood-curdling scream, I'm sure they'll be fine if we run in there.
Then Adelaide's gonna summon Lex. He appears.
He kind of whispers to you, like, you do know I can't stop them if they actually want to go in, right? Like, I can't, like, they just want to walk
Don't
through
tell
me.
me what's happening.
That's you're smart.
Thanks again, Graham, for the key. And then I'm gonna open the door.
He shoots you a finger gun. Sure. You bring forth the key. There is no real keyhole on the door. But you kind of know somewhat. Well, roll me an arcane, actually. Let me see if you do know. You probably know. 13. You know well enough that a magically enchanted door probably also has a magically enchanted key. So, bringing this key up to the door, you can see it kind of reveals the hazy warping of the arcane around it, and simply touching it with the key seems to draw in all the magic around the door into the key. And then the door just seems to be a normal, large wood door, nicely carved.
Does it ominously open on its own?
No, but Lex kind of looks at you a bit awkward, and then he gestures to open it, but his hand goes through it because he's a ghost.
Oh, and Adelaide opens the doors. What horrors are on the other side?
You open the door, and you are immediately met with just like thick dust. And the light from whatever is producing light around you guys kind of just illuminates the little entrance to this area. And you can see into this dusty, somewhat study area. There's books and scrolls kind of strewn about in the corners. There's spiderwebs everywhere. Whatever they locked in here, they didn't really keep the spiders out in any extreme way. They've kind of gone to town in here. Seems like it hasn't been disturbed in a while. There's just like thick dust all on the floor even. Though not forever, obviously. There seems like there's some signs of someone having walked one path through this area. Like there's just, you know, when your room's just a mess and you have that one path you walk through. Everyone's had it.
Yeah, are there kind of like spots with less dust than others where it's clear someone's walked through?
Yeah, mainly from the door to around, but between these two bookcases, which you can see through. I don't know, I didn't reveal down this way. You can see that it leads down
Adelaide
here.
is just going to do like a really quick, immediate scan for, I don't know, anything that would stab or hurt, but it looks like it's just books.
Yeah, it really just seems like just books. There's no smell of anything too dead. But as you are walking around, kind of examining these old tomes, you hear from around the corner of this bookcase, you hear like a chair kind of squeak, as if someone's like pushing it back. And you hear a voice kind of, as if it hasn't talked in a while. You hear someone calling out to, assumingly you, since you're in the room. Have you come here to mock me again, Baronet? Or did you leave something in my head you wish to extract? As you hear the steps of boots on the wood. And rounding the corner, you see someone that you still kind of recognize. You see what looks like your father.
Oh,
who doesn't look
What?
like they have aged a day since you've last seen them. And he looks to you just as dumbfounded. He's kind of giving you a look as if he kind of recognizes you, but you know how long it's been since you last saw them, so he's still probably calculating that. Let me give you a more what you can see around that corner. I'll give you that.
This is an illusion. This is a trap. And she's gonna like take a few steps back.
Yeah, he kind of squints at you and takes all like the exact same kind of step back from you. Though he kind of looks at you and then looks around himself at his hands and like he just looks very angry and then just disappointed as he seems to trudge his way back to his chair that he was sitting in. He seems to cast you a disbelieving glance. As you hear him sit back down, and then the sound of him like rifling through a book paper, just kind of shuffling.
You're supposed to be dead, aren't you?
You hear like the sound of the paper stop. If you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Well, I believe I may be of some assistance. You're Antoine Ilmaris, yes?
I'll reveal the whole room, I might as well. He kind of like sweeps some of the stuff off the table as he gets up again, and he looks pretty pissed. And he kind of like points a finger at you. If this is another one of your tricks, Baronet, this is the lowest you've gone.
I'm not a baronet.
He
I'm your daughter. I'm Adelaide.
An illusion casted by the baronets to get the secrets.
I'm pretty sure I'm corporeal. She'll, like, pick up a book and, like, drop it to prove that she can move physical objects.
Convenient for a family dabbling in golomancy.
What are you doing here? What's happening?
He kind of folds his arms, staring at you, still kind of... He seems to think you've been placed here to get information from him. You know it won't work. There's nothing left. I got rid of it.
What work? How can I convince you that I'm not a golem, an illusion? What, Dad?
He stares.
Can I slap him? Can I punch him?
Yeah, you can absolutely just slap him. Roll a hit with advantage, I suppose. This is a sneak attack to him.
Sucker punch?
Yeah.
You punch him, you're like, sucker punch, the way of a baronet.
I'm gonna roll a straight d20 and then just add 2 to it. 11.
Well, considering he is not armored and a wizard, and doesn't have mage armor up, it's pretty safe to say that you just clock him one. Whether it's a slap or just a punch to the snoz. That's like up to you. Yeah, you kind of slap him and he kind of stumbles back a little, just kind of in shock that you would just hit him. He kind of...
Looks like you're corporeal as well.
Kind of grimaces. To think you'd go through all this just to get the damn knowledge. You are either one of the most vile people I have ever met, or
I'm Adelaide.
Or I'm standing here. He's kind of choking up on himself. I'm standing here shouting at my daughter.
I don't know what I can do to prove that this is not a trap. I am real. I'm an adventurer now, and I have traveling companions outside who are also not baronets.
Well,
I thought you were dead. What are you doing here?
He kind of... You can see he's kind of welling up a little. He's very confused with what's happening. And he kind of raises in a hand, kind of shakily up to you, to inspect your realness as he looks
Yeah, I just
you
kind
over.
of stay still.
Well, they took me. My study. I wasn't going to help them with whatever they were up to. Turns out that's not an option around them. Or you, I don't... They took me here, and they've been prying through my mind, trying to find the knowledge they don't have. Getting knowledge from a wizard isn't easy. I've forgotten things. A lot of things. On purpose. So they wouldn't get it. He kind of starts dragging his feet back to his table, looking through all these just notes that look like they're faded over time. There doesn't even seem to be much on these notes.
Adelaide's going to take the break in conversation to telepathically tell Lex, the room is safe, everyone can come in.
He nods, well, you'll see him nod, and he gestures inside. She says it's safe if everyone wants to go in. He looks around the corner. Looks like a kind of small room.
Alright. We can't be smaller than the hut.
You got a point there, Carmen.
The two giant men opened the door.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh,
You good in here?
Adelaide says to her dad, just don't be alarmed. There are other people coming in. Other adventurers.
He kind of
Stay
nods back at you.
Someone here.
I'll
Yes,
walk over to
there is.
Adelaide. You alright? Oh,
Yeah, you
Hello.
see a somewhat tall man. He seems to have the kind of burgundy hair, kind of slicked back, though it looks messy and kind of greasy.
Oh no.
Why,
Adelaide, your dad is greasy. Oh no.
It's only because he hasn't washed it, I swear.
should we be worried about this? I'll point towards your dad.
No, I don't believe so. This is a surprise to me as well. Silas, Comet, this is my father.
Didn't you say he was gone?
Yes. As far as I knew, he died.
And he came back.
He never died.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Ben will be wandering in as well, actually. Plus, he's confused in what's going on. He hides behind a shelf. The man turns around and kind of sweeps his hair back and kind of tries to compose himself a little. He seems to be tapping his foot almost as if he can't control his tapping of foot.
Because ADHD.
Yeah.
Relatable.
You lot are who my daughter's traveling with?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not all. We're not all here yet, but yeah.
Probably warn you that we're all a bit funky looking.
Kind of look down on myself. I mean,
Oh,
hi,
as
I'm
long as you're not
Comet.
baronets, that's fine, I guess. What? He kind of shakes his head, kind of holding his head. What happened, Adelaide? You said I
How
died?
long have you been here in this room?
I guess since I died?
Are
Well,
you
then
dead
we-
or not?
He shakes his head. I'm pretty sure I'm not dead, Adelaide.
Well, as long as we're covering all the bases. It's been...
What?
21 years?
He kind of grimaces, not having realized it might have been that long. 21 years? What's happened? What's been going on?
It's kind of a lot right now. Chronologically, Mother remarried into the Baronets. There's that to deal with. She shipped me off to, magic school so she wouldn't have to deal with me. And I was there for a long time, and now I'm a wizard. This whole country, it's got bad, terrible magic happening to it. There's a creature in an egg that's floating above the castle. When you die, you come back to life as a zombie. The moon is eating your essence, and she's clearly getting, overwhelmed with the details.
As you're kind of rambling at the floor, eventually you feel just the weight of his hand kind of press at the top of your head, like he kind of presses your hat into your hair, and just this rush of a familiar feeling completely envelops you as you remember this is what he does a lot. Whenever you were just getting way too into something or off track, he would always just place his hand on your head. And it's quickly followed by him kind of pulling at you as he kind of wraps his arms around you, kind of still in disbelief that you exist. And he hugs you very tightly, Adelaide.
I'll just do the back and forth look with Comet.
Comet's smiling. Sir, what's your goal? Oh, Cheeky's muted right now.
Oh no!
Sister came in to give me a cat. Oh my god, she's gone wild. She's gone back. Alright. What's your goal? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
He kind of stifles back a sigh of relief, almost. My goal was to stop the Baronet from doing what he was doing. We were working on something. Some project. I've forced myself to not remember it, so I can't help him.
You said he. Does that mean there was one Baronet?
Well, the senior most of the Baronets is the one who was working with me. He was the King's spy master. Makes sense why I died and vanished, I suppose.
What was his name?
What was his name? I have it somewhere.
He runs back to the desk and checks his notes.
Yeah.
He's like,
I forced myself to forget that because I hated him.
Is he about, this tall, black moppy hair, greasy?
Yes, he looks exactly like that man there. What's that about? For him.
Weird.
Curious. What was it?
Alright, well, here's my two reactions. Oh, okay.
It's definitely the person you were asking Graham about, Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
The one that he insinuated that he killed. I think we gave him a name. Did I write it down anywhere? He says the senior baronet. Whatever weird name he gives.
Mm-hmm.
Though his son Edward was just as vile as he was.
Edward Baronet.
He nods. What are you all doing here? So this place is as bad as it is. Why are you here, Adelaide?
She's gonna do the very slow dramatic turn to look and see if anyone else is in the room.
Yeah, I assume Ra would be kind of skulking at the door with Flotsam, but pretty much everyone is in the room listening, as it's the most interesting thing that's happening right now.
Is Graham being particularly sneaky?
Not really. He's kind of just leaning against the side of the bookcase. He's not behind it. He's chilling.
Do you recognize him?
He looks over at Graham and kind of squints. Should I?
Didn't know. We're still trying to figure out who he is.
Graham kind of throws his hands up in the air. So you could just ask.
Won't tell us your last name.
I don't have
We have.
one. Look, now is not the time.
Graham, you said you knew that something was going on down here. Did you know that he was in here?
Gosh, no. I knew it had something to do with the Ilmarises, but
Insight check.
It does, obviously. Go ahead.
I have terrible insight, but I don't trust this man. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, he is telling the truth. Whether you want to believe that or not is up to your character, but
He's always
he
lying.
seemed just as curious and confused what would be in here. And, well, now he knows. So, curiosity didn't kill the cat yet.
I've died 4 times, excuse you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That is true.
I'm gonna use Furball magic and detect magic on this boy to see if he is as human as we think, or half elf.
Yeah, you cast your dad was a human, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. There seems to be a little bit of magic on him. Of which sort I'm not sure, like enchantment, maybe?
Okay.
But it's mainly around his head area where that's kind of glowing. But he seems to have just been an aging somewhat well human, considering he might be in his 50s or 60s by now. But you do also see kind of tucked away, maybe behind one of the drawers of the desk, is also some glowing. Otherwise, there's not much else. Just whatever's glowing amongst you guys, your weapons, your essences,
Our
your
stuffs.
your rings.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything because I think Adelaide already trusts him. Were you unable to leave?
He not. I've been trapped in here.
Do you remember the last time you saw someone come in? I assume a baronet.
He looks down, somewhat trying to recall, but he shakes his head.
I mean, how have you stayed alive in here? Do you have food, water?
No, but that does kind of explain why I haven't died from hunger if everyone's coming back. So everyone's coming back as zombies, though. Why am I Why am I not a zombie? Doesn't make sense.
Usually, people with purpose, or the strong enough will to keep on going, can come back as themselves.
That rubs his chin, nodding. I don't know how that works, but that's convenient for me.
Do you have any blue scars on you? They look like this, and I'll just pull my shirt over, and there's just the giant blue scars on my chest.
He kind of opens the top of his shirt to look down at himself. The shirt is barely hanging together. You see as he pulls it, one of the buttons just falls off as if it was there by friction. And you can see there's slight blue scarring around his body. But given what you know about the baronets and the fact they were trying to extract information from this man, you probably can paint a picture of how they might have gone about that in their time they've had him.
He may have died a few times. It's not bad, though. I've done it a few times myself.
Still.
I'm wondering who's coming down here to get him back, though.
I mean, the rest
Silas.
of the creatures in the chapel seem to come back every night.
Right, but I think that's just the moon. Silas, do you remember every time you've needed help with the crystal?
Huh?
I don't know if you recall, Comet, when we had first entered Old Ava, taken the plunge into our adventure, if you catch my drift.
Right.
Right, we've all died.
He looks a bit shocked. It's you all died? You died, Adelaide?
Yes, apparently. Still fine,
We've been
though.
told. My question is, we remember. Why don't you?
Remember dying?
I mean, we didn't even remember when that happened. We had to be told. It seems like
But we
just
remember before. And we remember the other times it's happened. Me and Silas, at least.
Well,
I
at
guess
least
unless
in
it's
itself.
Maybe starving to death is much different.
yeah, maybe because we
Yeah.
were
I might have
doing an active.
Died in my sleep a few times. Who knows? That doesn't explain why any of you are here.
Well, there's a lot of scary bat creatures that have been roaming around, and we heard that they're coming out of this chapel, and so we're here to stop them. And we heard there was some cache of information the baronets had down here, and it's you, I guess.
You said my wife got remarried to a baronet.
Yes. Unfortunately, makes things a bit awkward, doesn't it?
And she
Family
sent
reunions-
you
family
away
reunions are
to
gonna be held
magic
from
school?
Yes. Yes.
Hey. You can tell he's very perturbed by that as his foot tapping gets a little bit more intense. So you're bat
Are you-
hunters?
A wizard as well.
He nods. I was the right hand of the king. I was his counselor.
What?
Do you know anything about the blue moon?
Squints at you. If I did, I don't know now.
Hmm.
Being a spellcaster, I have magic that helps me delete things from my head. I didn't want them getting it, so I got rid of it. I only chose to keep few things.
Well, Adelaide's learned a lot of magic too.
I know,
Maybe
but I don't know any.
He kind of looks at you like a bit impressed. Kind of wondering how much, maybe.
She's been a
there's
great help.
someone you should meet. She'll.
Oh,
Flies
Get out of
through
the
Graham. He looks a bit confused at first. You know, traveling around with a ghost. What is
Of
this?
sorts.
Who is this?
I call him Lex.
Can he talk? Does it?
And Adelaide just looks painfully awkward.
It looks like a floating human head, Adelaide. Does it?
I know.
Yeah, does it talk? Tell me the amount of sentience this thing has.
Fully sentient.
Okay, so it calls itself Lex as well. Your name is Lex. He kind of nods, gesturing to Lex. And Lex kind of nods, very confused, and quickly. And he is one of your friends as well.
Yes.
Hey.
You call us.
oh, she goes. Yeah, me and Silas. She goes.
Hey, Graham even shoots you all. Look like you know what you've done, Adelaide. He kind of looks at you with like a slight smile. Any reason why you wanted me to meet him specifically, Adelaide?
Well, we're all doing a meet and greet, you know. It's just polite. Graham, this is my father. Lex, this is my father. Everyone, this is my father. All right, we're all acquainted.
He goes, smiles and pats you on the head again.
But you asked me about how I do magic. And Lex is a part of it. He's part of my spellcasting focus. And she'll take out the book that no longer houses Lex.
He looks immediately more intrigued by this sentiment. Huh. He kind of like takes your book just politely. He like gestures to take it. He doesn't just snatch it from you.
Yeah, she hands it to him.
And he kind of opens it to like just the middle of it. How have you managed that?
That might be a story for a different day. So, are we going to rescue you? Maybe you should just, I don't know. There likely other dangerous things. And I don't know if you're in any state to fight. You know, we do have a safe place, but it is outside of this chapel.
We've made a little place at a Babacon where there's a lot of our friends there.
He kind of like looks out past the door, having often seen the outside of the door but never gotten out there in the past 21 years. I'm not sure how much help I would be to any of you. Nor do I still know what you're all doing here other than hunting bats. He kind of tuts a little as he turns around. I do know, however, no matter what you're doing, I might have stuff that'll help. At least gave myself that much of a backup plan. He opens his desk and pulls out a small box. It seems just to be a carved, like, semi-jewelry box, but it doesn't sound like it has much in it. And, Comet, you can recognize it's the same drawer that you saw, like, the glowing stuff in.
Okay.
And he walks over to you, Adelaide, and kind of opens it towards you. And you see amongst it is another key, which looks very similar to the key you have. A different kind of design, but you think it has the same function of opening a water door. And you see his signet ring that you would always see him wear when he was on the job. The ring of the King's Counselor. It's very similar to one that Graham is wearing, which you suspect, if he's telling the truth, he got from the Spy Master. But he kind of hands you the box. I don't know what the key leads to, but I do know it's meant to help. I had to stop the baronets from getting their hands on it, so I have no idea what it is. Roll me a history as you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
20. Not natural.
You know, you have many flashbacks of your dad wearing this key around his neck like a necklace, and him always opening his study with it and telling you not to go into his study. You remember, because you hated being told not to go into his study, but he insisted it was too dangerous to go into his study. You might touch something and explode.
So what's the plan, everyone? What are we doing now?
Well, we found someone to help. By the way, what do I call him?
Yeah, well, we really haven't introduced. We've just said hi. This is Comet, and my name's Silas.
Is his name Dad?
His name is not Dad, Comet.
Father?
Mr. Elmaris, if it helps. How do you pronounce his first name? I want to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, Antoine.
Antoine, okay. I won't put his last. I think that's how you spell it, right? Oh no. I copied it from somewhere.
Sure.
And Antony.
Antony.
Antoine.
That's what I got right. Or did I just have a dyslexic moment?
Swap the I and the N.
There we go. Alright. You make us shoot that as well.
We need to get Mr. Elmaris out of here. See how we can help him.
Oh, that's what it was in his character sheet. Come on.
And then see if we can stop the bats from coming through here, the demons. Or at least dwindle their numbers down.
Well, first we need to see what's through the other door.
Let's, Mr. Elmaris, what type of, state are you in? Are you capable of fighting if we get into that situation, or...?
He looks down at his hands. It's like, well, I was a very capable wizard. I'm not sure what I can do anymore.
Do you need some time to warm up?
You know what? I might. I might be rusty.
Silas, I don't know if it's a good idea to ask him to come with us.
Just in case. It's always good to know if we need someone to protect him. If we're even on the way back home, we could still get attacked.
For now, I think maybe food is in order.
Yeah, I
He
can do
looks
that.
down as if he has just realized.
Let's get out this dusty library and I can make something.
Sure. I think we still have some of that cloaker meat or some of the gray stuff. It's
Ooh,
delicious.
the cloaker meat has gone bad, and I don't like the gray stuff. I think I have squirrel.
I think there's a cookbook in here.
There might be, actually. Oh, speaking of books, actually, this was meant to be in the box, but I totally forgot. Yeah. He reaches on to the other drawer, and he comes back to you, Adelaide, and hands you a rather large book. Incredibly large. The front cover kind of faded, but upon opening it, you can tell that this bad boy is an apprentice spell term, allowing you, once you give it to Lawrence, to copy level 2 and 3 spells into your spell books.
Fireball, fireball.
Yeah. It's just one spell, it's just fireball.
It's just pages that
Fireball on
spell out
every
fireball.
page of
This
it.
is the fireball spell book.
The first page is just an F. Next page, I.
Goddamn. And how about I pack up some things? You lot deal with whatever you're down here to deal with and come get me. Save me the dignity of falling in front of my daughter here. Wait till I'm a bit better at what I'm doing before I try to run out there and help.
We'll keep the door open.
Here, and I'll reach into my little backpack and pull out a chunk, half a piece of bread, and just be at least something. And put it on the desk next to him.
I'll grab some gray stuff, and it's this isn't the best, but it's something.
Put it in his palms.
Yeah.
Oh.
I always imagined it like a little go-gurt. Just some green.
Oh no.
Ugh.
And I'll start walking out.
Yeah. I think that went well.
Yeah, I wonder what... I mean, she can stay in there and talk with him, but I'm hoping she's not too weirded out by it.
Mm-hmm. It would have been cool to have 2 Adelaides with us for a bit.
I mean, it would have been something very entertaining to watch. But I want to make sure that he's doing good before we needs to do anything crazy.
Yeah, Adelaide just kind of waits for everyone to be outside.
Yeah.
And then really, really quickly, she pulls in her dad.
You can tell throughout this entire, when you first saw him, then, he had, no hope in his eyes. His eyes were just, dead. And now you can see that, that glint in his eyes that you remember. This looks a lot more like how you remember your dad now than, 5 minutes ago. And, he definitely hugs you. And, kind of mumbles out, You're gonna have to fill me in on what's going on out there. I am so confused, Adelaide.
It's a lot. I understand that, and everything will hopefully make sense soon. Once we get you out of here. So just stay safe, okay?
He nods. And he kind of glances over at Lex. He kind of snaps him a smirk. Watch your back, Lex. And you see him stiffen up completely as he nods quickly.
Have her back before midnight.
Lord, please get her back before midnight or everything's coming back.
Yeah.
As you walk out and anyone casting a glance back, and you see he's kind of got like a bag now and he's walking through kind of picking up probably the important things in this room. As he's got like the loaf just like sticking out of his mouth.
Oh, it's coming out?
Well, he's just like holding it in his mouth.
No, I mean like he is coming out of the room?
No. He seems to just be gathering his things.
Door number 2?
Door number 2, yes.
Can we open it?
If you can help me, that would be appreciated.
All approaches Graham just walks with you, just like, we're not going to talk. Oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean, I don't think Adelaide is wanting to talk about that more.
She's right behind you.
That's usually the time. Adelaide, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Just put my elbow on the door.
Hi.
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm functional. I am fine.
Cool. I don't think
Trust
I've ever
you.
Smiled before.
This is terrifying. I'm just gonna open the door.
I want to like it.
It's scary.
Roll me
Is this door magically warded?
Nope. Roll me a strength roll with advantage since people are helping you to crack open this door. You're back just in time, Shane.
Me or Silas? Okay.
Whoever's cracking the cold one.
I'm cracking it.
You open this door. You can still hear the faint sounds of the piano as you're opening it, getting louder as you're letting it seep through the stone door. They're playing it pretty loud. And as you fully open the door, you hear them just kind of hang on a key. They kind of press their fingers down on the keys, and it holds as you feel the whole room, just like the other door you opened. Everything just stops and stares at the doorway. As you see a undead noble behind the piano. It looks like he's probably been there for quite a while playing this same song.
I'm just gonna shield up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need an initiative.
How do you do, fellows?
I'll go ahead and since I was helping Silas, I'll give Silas advantage.
Alrighty.
Okay. I need it.
Yeah.
14's better.
And bada bing, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, bada ding, click, click. Give me one of these dudes out in the abyss to be his initiative. Him and him. Alright, let me get that combat music up, courtesy of Cool Boy Shane here. If you like the beats, say hell yeah
in the chat.
Yeah. We get some hell yeahs in the chat.
Yeah, just anywhere, just Just say hell yeah.
Yeah.
To someone.
yeah.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Call your mom, tell her hell yeah.
Shane, I forgot that was water. I thought you were just pouring straight milk into your cup.
And what's wrong with that?
Peter.
That's delicious.
The man needs his combat milk.
Stop.
Don't call it
I was
combat milk.
Choice.
Simon's looking at me funny.
Oh my lord. It's everyone. Graham's got Burner God on his turn. I think it is the piano player. He starts playing hard. He's playing the combat music. He's going crazy on it. Big man over here, kind of seeing or hearing the door open. He can't really get a view on anyone right now. They're just gonna start skittering up. They got a wicked movement speed, so I think they're just gonna they're gonna hang out here. Adelaide.
Well, the line of sight isn't ideal.
Mm-hmm.
How far away am I from things? So it would take me 30 feet even to get to the door. So probably the only things that I can see are Big Boy and maybe the piano. But I don't know, a lot of tall people are blocking my line.
Well, you did see me put my shield up, so...
Yeah, I can assume there's problems out there.
You hear the sounds of a lot of creatures kind of growling and hissing and chittering among themselves.
I'm going to use my action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors. Lightning, as usual.
Classic.
And... well, I guess I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Basically, I'm just gonna cast the spell now, so in case I need my action for something else.
Absolutely. It's a bonus action to cast it, right?
Yeah.
You could ready an
There aren't
action.
that many. Huh?
You could ready an action to throw one should a good moment arise.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Alright,
Well, actually, no. I use my bonus action to tell Lex to move.
Okay, well,
he's
yeah.
Moving 30 feet closer to the door. Alright, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bunch of undead knights. They're not really going to be able to do much, but waddle closer. This man, however, you don't want that. You don't want a wizard to see you all clumped up like that, you buffoons. Ooh, what do they got? I know they got a huge AoE cold spell. They are absolutely going to hold their hands out and just shoot a huge cone of cold. Right?
Just outside.
Nah, they got 15 feet of movement.
No! Dive!
Yeah, baby!
Only Bone
Regard lives.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Alright, Constitution saving throw, everybody, please.
Oh fuck! I'm not raging.
I'm gonna absorb elements.
Hey!
Smart.
I'm gonna do the
I
same.
I'm also gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Yeah.
Everyone just slurping up the cold.
Delicious.
Graham, you, sir, are probably also going to cast Absorb Elements, aren't you? I don't think I gave it to him. Oh, no, he used the last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
16, okay. You did raise your shield, didn't you, Comet? Don't you get like a bonus against? That's dexterity saves.
Yeah,
but...
it's dexterity. This con.
Yeah, sadly. Everyone, right? Lex doesn't have to do anything because he's just.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. Those of you who got a 14 or higher take 13 points of cold damage. Oof. Again, halved to 6 if you absorb it. Those of you who 13. Got lower than 14, so
everyone else,
Flotsam and Comet and Adelaide, take 27 or 13 27. If you absorb.
Yeah. Crap.
Flotsam, do you have absorb elements by chance?
I think it's a bard spell.
Well, I mean, everything's a bard spell.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw for concentration.
Alrighty.
DC 10, I think?
Yep.
Yep.
You're good, yeah.
You're fine. Alright, so Flotsam's temp health is gone, and they take an extra 17 points of damage. Graham passed, so he takes the 13, so only 3 because of the temp health. And I think that's it. Everyone done this?
Mm-hmm.
Can move on from that huge blizzard. Alright. Oh, dude, straight up. What's their movement speed? Can they make it? No! You fool! They're going to run up here, kind of backhand this dude out the way as they're running. Just, and they are going to, much like the larger ones, they take in a very big, deep breath as you watch their kind of chest light up, as they are going to breathe fire at you all. 15 foot. I think that only reaches Silas. Hey, I'll take it. Dexterity saving throw. You got danger sense, don't you? So you get advantage since you can.
Oh fuck!
You can definitely see this coming. Oh, okay.
There's a whole Gatherly line behind me. I can't dodge anywhere.
True. Didn't roll the damage. Let me look at it again. Well, that's going to be 21 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
As you are absolutely wreathed in it.
So, another long rest after this, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Y'all got domes for days, right? Flotsam. Hey, man. A lot of people just got beat up. I think he will, as a bonus action, use his Mantle of Inspiration to give it to both him, Ra, and Silas. Since I think it's only
4.
Is it 4?
I think it's equal to his charisma mod.
That is true. Number of creatures you could see within charisma. Okay, so then who wants it?
I want to not be here.
Okay, then I'll give it to Adelaide.
Alright, big boy.
Each of you get 8 temp health, and you can use your reaction to zoom up to your speed as I hit loop on the music. Alrighty. I got a lot of stuff open. As their action, however, see if they'll need to move.
Oh, I can't. I already used absorb elements. I'm not allowed to move.
You're right. You're kind of right.
You do get the temp hit points back, though.
Yeah, you do get the temp.
I did that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't do any of that shit.
Oh no! Well, you get the temp at least. that's
Yeah.
that's something.
Wait,
well.
you haven't done your reaction yet.
No, I used Absorb
Adelaide.
Elements, which
Absorb
is a
elements
reaction.
is-
Oh,
yeah.
right.
They are going to well, they're going to use their reaction to move up here. So they can see this group, and they are going to shoot a shatter. Bada bing. Big shatter.
Nice. Bada bing boom bop.
Let's not level 3 it. Damn, that's a good shatter. Holy moly.
Damn, Flotsam.
He's angry. Con save for the berg.
Mechanical rage.
Those of you who shoot fire and ice at me get shattered. Yeah, nerds. The Moonbitten Knight. Make your con save, buddy. He succeeded, everyone else failed, so he takes 11. And the rest of the creatures take 22. So all the little dudes are immediately completely weakened.
Oh, they're still alive, though.
Very much still alive, but barely. And 22 is a big one. Alright, that's all they do. Silas, you ran up to the big man.
Mm-hmm. Where all the red hot glowiness was coming from when he breathed fire,
Yep.
I'm gonna stick my sword there.
Alright.
And I rage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you're gonna rage.
He threw up fire and ice on me. What is this, freezy pot?
Oh, you know.
My muscles feel great now, by
Yeah.
the way. Very relaxed.
Tell me that
So,
doesn't
yeah,
wake you up in the morning, you know?
Mhm.
The icy hot patch.
Mhm.
16
hit.
will hit this big creature.
Fantastic,
Dealing
19.
19 points of slashing damage and a bit of radiance.
Mhm. His second attack.
And there it is.
For 15 damage.
Another 15 damage. 2 hits immediately bloodying this creature, if not close to. Yeah,
I'm
they're,
gonna, like-
they're bloodied.
Yeah, with the second attack, I'm gonna be like climbing up on it. So I'm like face to face with this thing now.
Yeah, they attempt to block your first one with their arm, but their arm just gets slashed up, but then you just keep climbing up them as you're cutting up their arms. It's a little man's world. One of them, 2 of
Oh,
them, 3 of them.
Here we go.
Ooh.
AoE magnets, let's go.
He can't make it. He's just scuttling this way. Yeah, he's gonna dash, and he like kind of pounces at Lex, but then just falls through him. Little man's world. Come on, little man's. This is 6 attacks all at you, Silas. Were you?
Oh my God.
Were you recklessing attacking?
Yes.
You did roll with advantage. It doesn't matter. They're pack tactics
Dang.
anyway, so.
That's why I usually just reckless attack, because at this level, everything always just somehow gets advantage.
Oh, those got a pack. They got the packs, man. Your AC is 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of these attacks will hit,
Jeez.
Ow!
and one's a crit.
Oh no!
2, 3, 4. Good thing you raged. A lot of these are high rolls, except the last
Oh.
guy. Let's
Common.
see. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of math.
Really defining the roles here.
16 plus that plus that. Wait!
Oh my
40
god!
damage all up, so halved to 20.
God, I love being a barbarian. That'd be so much more scary if I was like a normal person.
Oh.
Simon found that funny.
And this dude just goes running. He's gonna sprint. He's gonna sprint and make it there.
So yeah, people who like AoEs, now is your chance.
Alright.
I can take it, I'll be fine.
As I always say, it's a big man's world, and here comes the big man. He's got 50 movement speed. That's not a lot. He's gonna jump on top of this guy.
No.
They're big, they can occupy the same spot. And you know what? Range. Let's see, if from the middle. You know what? You all kind of get a kind of shiver up your spine as you see a sniper dot, like, light kind of hit here as a very familiar looking thing appears in front of you all. That's what they do. Combat.
Thomas smashes it with his hand.
Yeah, here we go.
I hate that thing. It sucks.
Oh, this is not great. This is not good. All right. Reaction. I don't have one. Dang it.
Don't you get one at the start of your
Well,
turn?
yeah, you do now.
Oh, okay. Then reaction, starry form.
Alright.
Let me see how long that is. Come on, where are you? Where are you? I believe it's 30.
Your wicked aura?
Yeah. I can't see the number, but I think it's 30.
Alright, we'll go with 30 for now then.
Yeah.
30 till proven wrong.
Right. Hang on, I can't click on my token for some reason. There we go. Phew. Reaction starry form. Action Twilight Sanctuary. So another 30 feet.
Okay, so 2 auras.
Yeah, it's like got 2 auras. And then bonus action. Healing word on Silas.
Alright.
Yay!
Because this is not about to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this. Oh, I don't have the extra D8. Okay. So here's healing word on Silas, and then he gets an extra D8 because of my aura.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you, healing word? There you are.
I'll say it again. You are a healthy party, let me tell you that.
Yeah. Okay, so you get 8,
Beautiful.
and then you also get 1. Cool. So you
Okay.
get 9. And then because of my aura, I get 1 more temporary hit point
Well.
at the end of my turn. So that
Uh.
is my turn. Actually, can I move, or are we going to call that the end?
No, you can move. Go
Okay.
your movement speed.
I think I want to move. I don't want to get anybody out of the.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right down here. That's my turn.
Coming! No, get away! I got the fireball thing.
I moved down. That's my turn.
Alrighty, Graham. What you gonna do, Graham? What you gonna do now? You are in the middle of all of them. It's a good AoE spot, but you know.
But it goes either way.
Right here.
True, if we do use, like, the circle, it would. But there is this glowing thing in the middle of the room. Who doesn't like that?
Got it. I called dibs.
On what? Hitting it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, they're gonna cast Ice Storm just like all around here to stop them from, being jerks. Throwing it at level 5 because they can. They're a crazy man.
He's a magic.
He's a magic man. What is the 20-foot radius? So I need a. Can I grab it? Give me that. Aura. Blue. 20. Play permissions C. There's a whole lot of auras going on.
Yeah.
It's an episode of JoJo.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Cheeki, do you like all the work you put in this map?
Yeah, it's a rave party now. Alright, so everything's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. You know what? These dudes aren't gonna succeed. Even if they roll it, they're dead. Goodbye.
Yay! That makes my problem much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Other fellas, however, so the one right in front of you fails, taking, oh my god, 28, 34? Let's do 34 down. Okay, well that's dead as well.
Yeah. Hey!
Damn.
Damn, Graham.
Damn, Graham. He fails, so he takes 34. Youch. Big flying man succeeds, so 15, 17 damage. And other undead knight, holy moly, what do they get? They failed, so a big AoE right here. And that is difficult terrain for anyone trying to run through it. He then runs away from the glowing thing. All the way over, kind of behind you, so they can get a bit of temporary health. Roll them up the temporary health. Comment if you please.
It's a D6, so here we go. Another. I've been rolling 3 ones.
Hey man, it's a one track world.
If this guy had to roll a thing and got hurt, is delayed fireball concentration?
That's this dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That one, man. Then, Graham gives a whistle as, Comet, you, feel a rush right next to you as Beauregard is just trying to clobber this little man.
Mm-hmm.
Beat him up. Yeah, let's... Oh no, you got to charge. Is that extra? Protected. Yeah, you got the 10-foot straight line, so let's try and gore him. That works. And that deals an extra... that. Because of the charge, so...
Dang.
23 damage to a dude with 8 health, okay. That's fine. So he was here, he moved 15... 30, yeah, he's just gonna like tower over this dude. He kinda like fronts right up to him, he's staring, he's mad dogging him.
Giving him the eyes.
And roll temporary health.
Yeah, let's see if I can roll more than 1. Alright, there we go.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I was fully expecting it too. Yeah.
Alright, this dude's gonna make it this far. He gets slowed down by the snow on the ground, and Hellion! Finally! After about a year.
Yeah, a year later, and here we are. Hellion, as a bonus action, played song. Give her a little bit more speed, a little bit more AC. She's gonna take the bead we're gonna take a chance, because otherwise it's just gonna keep growing and then eventually blow up. So I'm gonna try to utilize this opportunity to get it out of here. I apologize to everybody in advance for this, but we can't. We're locked in at this doorway. We're not going to be able to get away in time before this thing blows up unless we throw it.
If I go unconscious because of this,
we
I'm
can
be
also
very
just
mad.
try breaking its concentration before we do this.
Well, that will also
that'll
make it
set it
explode.
off. Yeah,
I
breaking
see.
concentration
Okay.
sets it.
Okay.
This is. We know how this works. We have a chance. Dex save, I think, in order to make a throw.
Roll me an Arcana with advantage to see, because you don't have this spell in your book. Let's see if Ra knows you can do this. You have advantage because you are a wizard and you can learn it.
Well, I saw Flotsam do it.
No, Flotsam didn't know how. He just ran up and hit it.
He went,
Oh, okay.
13, yeah, since it's not too out of your line to look up a spell that does a huge explosion of fire, I'll say that Ra knows you can throw these things. So yeah, it is a... Creature target must make a dexterity saving throw against its DC. Okay, so yeah. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, that easily makes it.
Oh, God. I don't want to know. Oh, but I need to know. She rushes up, kind of activating her blade song, doing like a swirl. Gets to it, uses like the tip of her scimitar to scoop it up, and then like in one fluid motion, flick it over to let's see, where's 40?
Yeah, you got 40 feet.
I want to get it like, yeah, like right here, as far away from us as I guess that the wall would be there.
Yeah, you
So I
can't
might have to
curve
do-
the bullet.
I might have to
You'd have to like sling it right at this dude's face or something.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then. So I just sort of do the scoop and then flick it past, like through Boneregart's ribcage and over into the face of the bird guy. So basically they're doing that mad doggy thing, and then out of his ribcage comes this like glowing ball of light.
Oh man. When it strikes a solar creature or object, the spell ends. Okay, yeah, so you bop this dude right in the face and it's gonna end it. Which will deal... roll me 12d6 in a 20-foot radius. So,
Sure.
yeah, these three people are boned. 12d6. Alright. And it's a dexterity save for all these nerds. The bird. And these ones aren't the fireproof ones, so that's probably good.
hey.
Dexterity. He fails, getting obliterated by the fire. Just a complete bat screech, as all you smell is cooked bat and cinders left on the floor. The Moonbit Knights. The one in the back fails, the one at the front succeeds, so 15, 18 will go. And that dude's absolutely obliterated. He doesn't get no chance of nothing. I'm just seeing a lot of lightning blasts go across my screen. I know. I'm seeing it all. Yeah, you like obliterate that area. Just ash completely covering the floor.
Was that an action? Because I don't remember if the spell specifies.
Is touched. Creature touching must be. I don't think it says, but I think I'll count it as one for. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you keep going. You've waited so long, you know. You've waited so long for your turn. Go ahead.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just gonna go down and then cantrip Red Flame Blade this guy. See if I can take him out
Just
for
hit the knight.
damage. So let's see. He's gonna take damage from my really good scimitar. That's 27.
It's had a huge
That is not a crit.
baboom.
Close though. And that's 12 plus.
12 plus. Ooh.
6 plus.
Nice.
Actually, wait, I still got my absorb elements cold damage. So that's another D6. Wow, he's getting
Totally. He's dead.
this fire. 1 cold. 12 just
That's what gets him. He just like gets hit. All the fire kind of envelops him, and then it completely freezes and shatters.
That's it. That's my turn.
Damn. All right, little man runs out from underneath the poor Berghoff, who just saw his own creation being thrown back at his friend's face. Whether they're friends, you don't know how they could be mates. It's my head
Social hierarchy is confusing.
They've killed my son.
My boy, what have they done to you?
My boy. I just saw him.
You know what? They're kind of one-trick ponies out here. They're gonna throw an ice storm at you guys as well. Throwing it right there.
Dang.
Wait a minute.
Yeehaw.
Wait a minute. Right there. Hello, Flotsam. Everyone must give me a... What is it?
Constitution?
Yeah?
Oh no, it's Ice Storm. That's
Yeah, dexterity. So, seeing it coming, some of you can get a bonus. Your shield, I think, comes into play. Comment.
Okay, what does that do?
It just adds your shield's AC onto your dexterity roll, I think. And if you succeed, you take no damage.
Well, that's not a success, so...
Well, you add your shield onto it.
I think I already have it. Yeah, I think I have it.
Is that a
done
2 or
too.
a 7?
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah,
What's your dexterity normally?
-1.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough, you know?
Yeah.
Comet has his 8 temporary. I forgot to give that to him. He might need that right now. Dexterity. He has incredible dexterity. Alright, so... Holy crap. This did more damage than Graham's. Bloody hell. 36 cold damage if you got below a 14. 14 or above, you took 18.
By the way, Raw, I don't think you got an extra D6, I think, as your temporary hit points at the end of your turn.
Well, if they already have 8. I don't think they can get.
I already had 8.
Yeah.
So,
How much damage?
I'm gonna
18 if you got half, but 36 if you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna absorb elements again.
Smart.
Reaction just
Smart.
So that was 18. So that's 9, which would be my that will take out my temp and then take me down by 1 actual hit point.
Ooh.
That hurt.
I am hurting.
Yeah, Flotsam.
Doing math on the board.
I'm just putting it there so y'all know. Damn. Graham's out of there. Burn Regard, I forgot about you. There you are. Come on, dude. You don't got a lot of oh, Burn Regard.
Oof.
So 32 because he had the 4. Youch. Alright. And that's also difficult terrain. This is truly a rave. This dude continues playing. He goes invisible though. But you know, you can still hear the music, so you don't think he like you can.
Piano's playing itself. What so strange is this?
Adelaide.
Well, it really sucks to be in the midst of all this. This is pretty terrible.
First
not gonna
a huge
lie.
fireball was gonna go off, then ice just exploded everywhere.
The piano's still going, right?
Yeah. hear from like where your dad is, just like, what in the hell is?
Yeah, we were just like,
Just
see ya.
watching from the hallway. Just explosions and ice going everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action. It was probably a bad idea to use Melf's minute meteors. They're just gonna hang around because I need to use my bonus action to flex here because it's difficult terrain. And then I'm gonna, well, is it here or here? That's within 30 feet. And then I'm gonna do
just a big old zip. Ooh,
I'm trying to
two
get-
wizards.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to a spot where I can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Roll it
That's
up. Dex saves for them?
Yes.
Alrighty. They both completely fail.
Whew.
That's a relatively low roll. Oh.
Yeah.
2 1s.
18s across the board. At least they didn't resist it.
Mm.
I like how you could change that to like an ice line or a fire line if you want it. That's brutal.
Well, I can only substitute the damage type if I have another damaging spell of the same level. And the only other third level spell I have is Melf's minute meteors.
Okay, so
So
you
for
could
third level
turn it
spells,
into
I can only do
bludgeoning?
lightning or fire. Huh?
You could turn it into bludgeoning. Some of the Melf's minute meteors are bludgeoning, aren't they?
No, they're the damage
fire?
type. They're
Oh,
fire.
they're just explosion? Okay, I thought like the rock itself did a little bit.
Mm.
Well, you zap them.
You split up a fireball and you're just gonna
Yeah.
shooting it.
Alright. Maybe I'm thinking like Ice Spike where it can do the piercing as well.
Well, actually, how?
Yeah. You got any other stuff? Yeah. They're
Well, I'm just trying to figure out
relatively
movement. This is all difficult terrain, so I can pretty much only get to like the edge of it.
Yeah.
Where do I want to be? Let's go over here. And then that's my turn.
Alright. Flotsam. What do we got? Not a whole lot, as it turns out. Anyone else want a mantle of inspiration?
I would like another one.
Alright, he'll give you another one.
Thank you.
He'll give one
Be nice
to he,
Move.
because he needs his.
Hello, sir.
He'll give one to Comet, since you're looking low.
Hey.
Ra, did you take any of that explosion damage? You're still
I-
full.
You're talking about the
Ice
the
explosion?
ice storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a point of damage. My temporary hit points went to 0.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know, they're gonna give it to Beauregard as well. They could give it to 4.
Hey.
Get Beauregard running in there. He'll use his reaction to run up to this dude. He won't give it to himself, he will give it to you, though, Ra, as he will make his way to the wall. Kinda.
That's another mantle.
Yeah, he'll give you another mantle. Because he assumes you're going to be running in there.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready. My feet are doing like this sort of thing. Like I'm getting ready to Scooby-Doo running.
Revving up.
He's got his action as well. He might just take 2 pot shots from the corner if he will let me stay there. He'll just try and blast this dude from around the corner. As he's running, he'll throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at him. A 27 and a 19. Both will hit. Bloody hell. 19 on this wizard man.
Wizard man.
Wizard man. And then... Miles.
Hello, wizard. Not
Hello,
exist
Mario.
anymore. Reckless attack.
No, it's a mild friend.
Yeah, he's dead.
Non-exist.
Yeah, he's gone.
Burst of speed. Hello, wizard man.
Hello, Mario.
I cast don't exist anymore.
Oh, hits him, but he might exist. He exists. Barely. But for a moment.
I love the idea that that's how like people would seriously like talk about the game. You know?
They deleted this token.
Does he exist? Nice.
Does he exist? Yeah, he exists. Oh,
That's my turn.
good. You've lined up for my man here.
Hey, that gets everyone else out of danger. Just doing my job.
Alrighty, they're gonna definitely charge at you. And gonna attempt to just beat the heck out of you, you know? So 15 feet up
Oh.
to you.
I just remembered what I used burst of speed for. Can I fix one thing on my turn?
Maybe.
Let's see. I have
let me
45 feet of movement. And go over here without an attack of opportunity, because mobile.
Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, I'll allow it. Let me see what I can do about that.
Right up against the wall.
Yeah. I'm getting ready for like the swimmers start.
Yeah, okay, so he can run. And since we gave them reach last time, because it makes sense for him to have reach, he can still get you.
Good. But now he's in line of sight of everybody.
Yeah. But he's gonna like
The
just
plan
he's
worked.
gonna wallop you.
Wallop.
Yeah, here comes the wallop with like the big charge as well. So, and you can't be launched back, so you're kind of just gonna be beaten up against the wall here. 27 for their first attack, so pretty sure that hits. Let's give their extra charge damage. Alright, so that's his first attack. Roll me a strength save as he's running at you and just uppercuts you with the back of his hand.
11.
Alright, well, you know, you fail, but, you know, you're knocked into the wall.
Yeah. Prone.
You are prone, though. But he still had advantage anyway, so... well, they don't have reach on his bite. So he can only make 3 attacks.
His jaw.
Yeah, he doesn't have the extendo jaw.
He's not a goblin shark.
No, he's not a goblin shark. But other 2 attacks will definitely both crit you, apparently.
Oh my god.
Neat.
Well, that's good for me.
God, I'm happy I'm easy to revive.
Yeah, this is Let me calculate some damage here. With a charge, it was that much. Plus that for the crit, plus that, and plus that for the other crit. He did 97 damage to you.
God.
Damn.
Halved to 45, 46, 47, 48.
That puts me at 0.
Well,
Dang.
He's in line of sight of all you
he
wizards.
is in line of sight of you. So this dude comes barreling across this area and just punches you into this wall. It breaks a couple of tiles off the wall, but as you're falling, you just get the double hand fist slammed down right on top of you. Like he's an otter trying to open a clam right now.
Okay.
As he lets out a roar, seeing you not get back up, and looks towards the rest of the people. Hey, Comet.
Hey.
You got a front row seat to that.
Oh my god. I don't. How much can I move here?
You got.
I guess 15, right?
Yeah. Well, this is the wizard that casted that, right? So it's still, he's
The one that's still alive, yeah.
Yeah, so that aura is still there.
I think I'm gonna move here. That's as far as I can move. I can't do anything else, so I guess I'm gonna do bonus action healing word on Silas. Silas, get up! You go 7. Get out of there! And then because the aura isn't on Silas, I can choose someone else to have that D8. And I think I'm gonna choose myself because I think I'm hurting. Yeah. Okay, sure. That's my bonus.
Silas gets up. Oh, this is America. This is America. Come on.
You didn't hear the bell.
Everyone's like, what is America? What are you talking about?
It's America.
I didn't hear no bell.
You do hear piano, though.
Then wanted to do something else, but I should probably heal. Especially how that guy isn't dead yet.
That dude, I don't even think is hurt yet.
Right.
No one's hit this man.
Oh, I mean the mage.
Oh yeah, also the mage, yeah.
Yeah, the mage, and then there's another guy over there. I don't know what's gonna do. I'm gonna cast healing, cure wounds on myself at level 2.
Alright.
Because I need the oof.
You needed it.
Okay, that's 12. Okay, and then I get an extra. I think the D8. I'll give that to Flotsam this time.
Alright. This is just raw healing, by the way, not temp.
This is raw healing.
Raw heal. Okay.
Yeah. All right, and then that's all I got. So then the D6 for my temp hit points. Sweet. That's my turn.
Alright. Well, people are up, at least. Graham's aura from his blizzard goes away. As he is going to run up into this aura. 15 feet, so he has another, 10 feet. 5 foot. We'll get him there. And what you gonna do now, Graham? Oh, my eye.
Does he got a pebble stuck in his eye?
Oh yeah. It's not crying, don't worry. He's gonna shoot magic missiles over at the undead noble in the hopes that he dies and the aura goes away. Magic missile.
Okay.
It's level 1, so he gets 3 at least. Is that enough? 3, 6. The last
11.
one would have done it, but yeah, that does it.
Woo!
I have fallen. So that aura's gone, giving people their max movement in it now. That was a level 1 spell. Does he have a bonus action for anything? I don't think so. Well, he has Misty Step, but you know.
But whatever.
Yeah, but whatever. He will end his turn, and Beauregard will clobber this goddamn knight. They're gonna back up a little first. Getting an attack of opportunity from them. But he doesn't care. Just 1, not 2.
Okay.
13, that hits, but you know, what's it gonna do? 9? He's got that 8 temp health. It's fine.
Yay.
Only does 1 damage.
And then his ribcage like a xylophone.
And then he's gonna gore him.
Oh.
Get him, Bone Regard. Oh, come on, Bone Regard.
Ah.
He falls over. Spaghetti starts falling out of his ribcage. He starts crying, man.
No.
Does he start putting it in his pockets?
Yeah, he starts stuffing it back in. This dude's gonna stab at him.
Just sadly.
Yeah. Do an extra 8 damage to him. Oh, Bone Regard.
No.
He does end his turn in there, so does he get any temp for ending his turn in there?
Yeah, he gets 1d6 plus 4.
1d6
I've been forgetting
plus
about the
4.
plus 4.
Wow. That would be a lot then. So he gets minimum 5. So he gets 5 more health.
Sweet.
Alrighty, Ra.
I'm going to kind of make eye contact with this Virgil. Right?
Oh yeah, he's looking at the rest of you now that Silas was downed.
I'll just look at you from just across the way, just like.
I am suddenly blurry, and I run all the way. I can get up to here just about. Pretty sure I have 50 feet. Yeah, I can go up to there. And as my bonus action, I kind of slash. Don't do this at home, kids. It's for the game. But I slash my swords against my arms, and the blood ignites them in a right to flames. And I take.
Nice.
I take 5 points out of my my temporary health, and suddenly I've got flaming blades. I recall these things are immune to fire, but I just want to look cool at this point. So I'm just like blurry and like, come and hit me. That's my whole turn.
Well, you still got your fancy right you can do to help with that.
I did it. Yeah, but I'm too far away to hit him with an attack.
Alright, so you're blurry, you're blurred up. Let's make sure we got that so we don't forget. Undead Noble. You don't see it, but you hear the music stop for a moment as you hear like the stool squeak.
Scream?
And then it starts playing again.
Oh.
But even more intense.
They're doing like the full like elbows up in the air.
But you can't, but they're invisible, sorry.
Imagine it's kicking up a bunch of dust, and the dust cloud is just going around his invisible form as he's just.
Somehow playing
Also
the
mentions
Antumbra
hair
battle
looks like-
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also his hair looks like Ludwig von Beethoven. It's like that kind of zombie.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw 2 lightning minute meteors right at the piano!
No!
Yeah!
Oh, man. Alright, well, it can't resist an explosion of lightning. You all hear as the piano crackles and explodes. I assume you're also angling it so it hits the Berghoff, because it's an AoE and you can...
No, I'm trying to hit the undead noble.
Oh, you're just trying to hit him straight up.
Yeah.
You're a menace. He's just trying to live his life. I can't find
He was the one that was like,
broken-
I'm not gonna fight, I'm just gonna make music.
I can't find a broken piano, but when I search broken piano, there's a revolver, so there's that.
The piano pulls out
What
a
the
gun.
hell, Roll20?
It's
piano
The real
out a
boss.
Alright, so
It's
he has
just
to
the
make
death
2
piano
dex
from Mario
saves.
64.
The ambulance. I'm sorry, the ambulance is called ambulance, but not from me.
Alright, he failed both of them, so he takes 10 points of lightning damage, and the piano is broken. So you hear one
Does
last...
that break his concentration on invisibility?
Let's have a look. Let's have a... I can find where he's damaged.
And he also took 2 instances of damage, so he'll have to make 2 concentration checks.
Both at 10, so yeah, he does fail. He is visible now, and he looks He just looks sad.
Oh.
You beat his Hoven.
Well, he's not gonna have to look sad for
Not
much
by
longer because I'm gonna throw chromatic orb right at his silly little head.
Oh.
Hey.
Alright, roll yeah to hit. Alright, that hits. More lightning.
No, force damage this time.
Ooh, just woo.
You
He
whistleballed him.
stares at you, sunken eyes, sadness. An entire lifetime of sadness upon him.
Oh no.
But alas, is that the end of your turn? You get your
Yes,
you
that
get your
is.
D6 plus 4 temp health. Don't forget.
Nice. D6 4 plus 4, so 8 temp health.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Flotsam. There's a big man. They're gonna round the corner and attempt to cast fairy fire upon them. Give y'all some advantages to hit it. It works.
Yo.
What do you know? It lights them up bright pink.
Ooh.
Makes it much easier to see and or hit them.
I'm wondering how upset Fel's gonna be that fairy fire worked when he wasn't
Yeah.
here.
Always seems I'm just better at rolling it, I guess, even though it's out of my hand.
Right.
It's relying on their save. We'll tell him. He'll then also healing word Silas, because they're nearly dying, you know.
I love you guys. Little angelings on the heart.
Little shinies.
They'll do it level 1 for now.
Hey!
Nice.
Plus 2 because of
15.
unknown reasons still, so 10.
I can do math. I did 3 years of math in college.
I said so 10. It was... I told you the answer.
Yeah.
No, if I was adding it to my health and I could not figure out what 8 plus 10 was for about 5 seconds.
And
It's not because you don't have a calculator in your brain, it's because you have to open up the calculator app.
Ooh.
plus 6. Alrighty. Silas, you're up. And you don't have to reckless anymore.
Don't count me out yet.
Reckless attack doesn't stop, you don't have to.
Reckless attack! I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, you're mingle.
God.
So yeah, does 19 hit for
Oh, yeah.
29
Oh, yeah.
damage?
19 hits for 29 damage. It's absolutely. Wait, 29.
I'm half tempted to just go in the other room and go grab my barbarian die that always rolls net 20s, but anyway, second attack.
Where's the 29? That's 24.
24. Double 25
Nice.
Huh.
19.
for 19 again.
19. Just minus the 4 from before.
4 from before.
4 from before? Then
4
what?
score and 4 before.
You are
Well,
no
I have-
longer raging, by the way, unless you raged. Because you were
Yeah.
knocked out.
Do another rage.
Alright.
Just extra.
Make sure you're
Bonus damage.
ticking that off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alex.
Kick me off.
Oh yeah, because you're mobile. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That feat's coming in handy now. It took it like 30 episodes for it to happen.
He wants to follow you, but the Hellion, standing in the way you shall not pass style, gains their attention. And they're just trying to try and smack you down into the ground.
Because I ended my turn in Comet's Aura.
You are lucky
Plus
they
4.
didn't do that to you, because if they had advantage
I did
from your
plus 7.
reckless, they would have critted the hell out of you again.
Ooh.
Your AC with the blade song and everything right now is what?
20.
20. Alright. One of these looks like it's coming right at you.
Is it a bite or a claw?
It is the bite.
And which one was the one that throws you against the wall again?
That's only if they can get like a good charge at you. Since you were 5 feet in front of them, they didn't really get a good run up.
I see. Oh, do I allow this to hit?
Or do you attempt?
I shield. I don't want this hitting me.
Alright, that raises your AC to 25. You just block it.
No.
Bring up
Thankful to use
your warped shield in front of you, and it kind of squishes his face against it.
Chomping at it.
Yeah, trying to bypass
like when a
it.
dog pushes its face against glass.
I was thinking about the video of like the seals that just kind of hit the glass wall slowly.
Yeah.
And comment.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Hi, comment.
Hi. Are you okay?
I ran back like you told me to. I'm not okay.
Good. Okay. Well, okay. That's already advantage. Bone Regard isn't looking great, but
He could come back.
It's just sad, you know. Like,
I don't want that noble not doing anything though. I could do here. Yeah, I will go ahead and I'm gonna get in my book, grab a little globule of light, and throw it at the noble at the piano right here.
The pianist.
So I'm gonna do a guiding bolt.
All right, roll them up.
Where are you, Mr. Bolt? There you are.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Absolutely. Kind of blasts him in the face. He lets out like a zombified howl as he holds it. Arr!
That's 14 damage, and next
14
attack
damage,
has advantage.
and he is lit. Absolutely. With that.
Sweet.
He's upset about it.
And then I'm gonna drop another healing word on Silas.
Alright.
Yay!
Come closer, come closer.
I'm trying.
So that's 5 plus 7.
1 plus 7.
Oh. 12. Cool. I'm back up to 30.
Hey.
Thank you,
And
Comet.
let's
I
see
love
And
you.
then your end of turn.
What was
shenanigans.
Nothing. That's canon.
That's my temporary hit points. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Graham is going to cast out a higher level magic missile just to kind of try and clean up the fellas hanging around. So 2 each at 2 at the undead knight, 2 at the undead noble. Level 2 spell slot. So 6 at the dude to the south, who still looks pretty okay. He doesn't look like he's doing much. And only 4 at that guy? Okay, well, that's fine. They look upset that it doesn't do more, but he seems to be preparing another spell for later as Bone Regard gets up. And he's just going to try and just clack this dude on the head with like a rock he finds on the ground. It's just going to... And then with whatever he picked up, got a 10. Nah. Well,
Bone Regard.
Bone Regard.
Bone Regard.
You're kind of going down the tier list.
36.
He's occupying. Like, even with missing, it's aggro they're using.
9 for Graham, 7 for Bone Regard. The Undead Knight's just gonna slash him back. What an epic battle is going on here. For an amount.
It kind of almost Bone Regard is like this, the skeleton of an actual monster, and then undead knight is just the zombie of an actual knight. So it's like a knight fighting a monster, but they both end up dying.
Oh man. The eternal battle.
Here's my village for the last time.
Rob, big man.
Me. Hello. That's me attacking.
Fury of swords.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Here's an action attack.
15 just misses this.
I have advantage.
You have advantage.
I forgot. Hold on. Let me just roll.
22 hits.
Yeah.
For the exact same amount of damage.
And it's both the same. So it'd be 10 damage.
Do you use your thing to make him able to take fire damage? You have your blood.
That's a
curse
bonus
thing.
action, is it not?
I am not sure.
Yeah. What? I'll use that.
Alright, I think it's a reaction. Upon them taking fire damage, you remove it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, as a reaction, see them take fire damage, negate any resistances it has, and cause the fire to do an extra d6. So I'll roll the d6.
Alright, yeah.
And if you amplify it, you get it for rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna amplify that. So here's the d6. So there's another 4.
Another 4.
And then we're gonna do so I get 4 extra rounds too. Is how that works. And then
I think it's based off how much you lose in health, because you got to use one of the.
Oh. You're right.
Yeah. To amplify it, you got to use. Yeah, so you get it for 3 extra rounds.
All right, so I use up the rest of my temporary hit points, and then this guy suffers from not being able to resist fire like a normal demon, and all the other demons make fun of him for it.
Yeah, he's upset. This is a sensation it has never felt before.
Yeah, he's never felt being burned by fire before.
Second attack easily hits for another 13 points of damage.
Very cool, very cool. And that's all I got. I'm just in front of him.
Yep.
Chopping him up.
Chopping away. Undead Noble is just alive. What he gonna do?
He's gonna play the piano, obviously. A little harder this time, though.
He laments his loss of piano. Yeah, he's gonna ice storm you all. Alright.
I was about to say, who is this? Chris's father, but I guess not, because he's attacking us.
No, well, you attacked him first, you know?
Yeah, I did. In all fairness, I did provoke him.
Yeah, you did.
I blame the wizards.
Let's get
Could have had a Chris too.
Christopher?
I mean, he'll be back.
Alright, so he's gonna throw it smack bang right there. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw, if you please. Even if you don't, please do it, because I'm commanding you to.
What? I don't want to.
It's not a choice.
Come on, give me a good one. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Dexterity
Is
save.
14 the DC, or is 15?
14 is the DC, so meets beats. You're safe. Bone
Nice.
Ragard. Yo!
Yo, double nats.
No!
Woo!
Oh. Yeah, well, Graham rolled a nat as well. Hey, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Like, conjurer, like, conjured. All up, that is 14, 20, 21, 27 damage. All up. You all saved, though. So, 27 halved is 13, we'll go with.
Okay.
Oh, another 13. Since you save Comet, you take no damage, because your shield gives you
That's right.
save
Thank
for
you
none.
for telling me that. I would have. That's right. Hey.
13, so 7 damage for him. 9, 4 for Graham, and 13 straight up to Bone Regard. Alright. I assume everyone has
Sweet.
done their stuff. And it is difficult terrain now. As long as he lives. Adelaide.
Can we? Oh, can you put the aura above mine? I can't see the aura.
I must let you see it. That is true. That is true.
Okay.
I'm going to throw one minute meteor at the noble and see if he dies.
Yeah, roll them up.
You have advantage.
No, it's an
it's a
AoE,
dex
so yeah.
Oh, okay.
That kills him even if he succeeds. Thus getting rid of the aura.
I'll throw the other one at Big Boy.
Good man. They gotta make a dexterity 7 throw. They rolled a nat 1, so they're taking 4 points of this straight up. Ouch.
And then I'm going to throw another chromatic orb, this time at level 2.
Alright. You got advantage because he's lit.
Very true, very true. Wait, the Bergholf does? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, Fairy Fire.
Very fire. Which I'm sure might be concentration, and I haven't been rolling for Flotsam, but you know what, in the end, doesn't even matter. What matters in this sword, What are you gonna let matter? 19! What are we throwing at this nerd? What's the flavor of today?
Let's do force damage again.
Ooh, just another small rupture in the airspace. Trying to blow out his eardrums.
Ball 2.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Just gonna slip behind the wall ever so slightly and take my temporary hit points.
Alright, Flotsam's gonna do pretty much the exact same thing. He's gonna throw two Eldritch Blasts at this nerd at advantage. +4, don't forget, yes. Oh, pew pew. Ooh, 22 on a crit. Roll D6 +4. He gets 5 temp back as he deals 26 damage. Two more just pew pew. As Silas no longer slowed down because the aura's gone.
Doesn't do much for me anyway.
Man, didn't.
I'm going to take one step forward, so I'm within 30 feet. Pull out the javelin that killed the last one. I just go, oh, come on, do it again. And throw it. Yeah, yeet! Not the curved greatsword, the javelin.
You just throw your sword at him. 16 points of damage all up. It sticks like right in its face, but it stays up. It rolls out, ready to beat up
Number 2!
anyone. And then the second one comes flying, and that is enough to shut him up.
Yeah!
Straight in the mouth as he's about to roar. Oh man.
And then I'm just go back over to Comet and stand next to him.
Oh, good. Alright.
Just kind of put like 2 arms, just like put both my hands on your chest, just like, I'm here, I'm here.
Good.
Do the make feel nice thing.
That's my turn.
Well, that's
We weren't in combat anymore.
Yeah,
There's still the one more.
you kill him.
No, let me do it.
Alright.
The impact of Silas hugging Comet creates like a shockwave, and he dies.
Come on, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna heal Silas up now that he actually got here. Yeah. So, and give you a cure wounds. There's your 9.
9.
And then an extra 8.
Ooh.
Damn.
At the end.
Mm-hmm.
So 17?
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a 6 here. Nope. All right. That is my action and bonus action. I can't really do much else. I don't have a bonus action cantrip, so I'm just gonna go like, "You can do it!" to Ra.
Get him! Yeah, Graham kind of just walks to the side. He's like, she's got it. Beauregard, though, is just gonna try and smack him again. He's sick of this dude.
Hey, whatever he picked up.
He's pissed, dude. Kind of clocks the dude on the head. It like caves in the top of the helmet, so it's kind of squished. But the guy is still up and kind of just like swinging blindly at this point.
Just make the classic like.
Right, you got a flailing undead knight in front of you.
You're gonna flank the mother freaker, and then
12. They're
Dead?
still up.
not for long.
Well,
that 12 isn't gonna hit.
that 12 isn't gonna hit. Oh.
I'm gonna look at him real mean.
All right. Does anyone steal the kill?
I'm gonna
Steal it.
kill.
Rob can do it. You gotta steal it now.
All right, roll it. He's chilling.
Ooh.
8. All right. He's on. Let's see if his undead fortitude kicks in.
If it does, I have the solution.
No, it doesn't. He gets the rest of his head blown off by fire. Let me cross him out. Holy moly.
Woo.
Phew. Zoom it out a
that
bit.
combat music off. Here, let me let everyone see your map, Cheeki.
Yeah.
My plan
Chicken
worked.
is still there.
What was I part of it?
No, I just wanted to bring the monster over where you could all hit it.
How often does that work, Silas?
About every time, thus far.
Do the concussions also happen every time?
You don't gotta be the smartest man in the world to kick ass.
Cannot argue with that logic. I cannot. He's infallible.
I'm just gonna... He's just gonna pick up his sword and start lifting it up until he relocates his shoulder, and then he's ready to go again. Just a loud... Ready to go!
You know, I thought the piano was gonna do something.
Oh. The javelins. Gotta keep those.
Pianos usually do things where you come from, Comet? I don't... pianos are you used to?
Well, we don't have to get into it, but like...
No, now I'm genuinely interested. Throw him to the corner.
I didn't know undead could have wants like that. As far as we know, they can't become undead unless they get rid of all of their goals and wants and dreams.
Maybe it's just like innate built into them.
Yeah.
Do you think they have echoes?
I think it's like muscle memory, or I guess bone memory in the case of the more skeletal variety. But like the undead guards still remember how to be guards. They know how to be tactical. I think if you spend a long enough time doing something, and some sort of magic brings you back from the dead in a not so nice way, you'll just kind of default to doing that.
Maybe. But this didn't really seem like the place where all the bats were coming from.
Real quick, can I cast Mending on the piano a couple of times?
Sure, it takes a while, but you eventually kind of stick it all together.
Yeah. Well, if there's nothing else we're doing, then...
I would really enjoy another sit down. Sorry.
We gotta figure out a better strategy because we'll run into a room, not even a minute will pass, and you're on death's door.
Mm-hmm.
How about, we've done this twice already, how about we open a door with nobody in front of it?
How do we do that?
Or at least people to the side. We opened 2 doors and everyone was right behind us. And both times. Maybe let's stand off to the side.
So everybody hides, and then we open the door to see what happens?
I mean, we gotta open doors, don't we? Unless we can look through them? Do we have a way to just look through the door?
Can't Lex go through doors?
I look to Adelaide.
Yes, he can. He's intangible.
Why don't we just have him go look ahead?
I mean, we might need to be prepared for, a whole bunch of scary monsters directly on the other side. They might even run through.
Right.
Still have a closed door in the way.
Worth a try, I guess. And she hits a key on the key on the piano. A key on the piano.
Yeah.
Okay. She plays a note for emphasis. There we go. I cannot say words at all. Why did I play a smart character?
Should have been like the rest of us and never do it.
She plays the infamous ding.
Yeah, there seems to be only one more door to the south. You'll get up to go investigate it. Graham just throws his hands up to the other side. Can't most of us turn invisible?
But we'll still have to open the door.
Yeah, but none of us will be standing there in front of it.
It's simple, Lex. All you have to do is pretend to be a ghost. So when you go past the wall, you're just like, ooh.
I don't think demons and ghosts are friends.
They'll just think they belong here.
Well, even if they come running through the door, I think that would give us a better idea of what's happening.
Them instead of us trying to charge into their area.
Yeah, bottlenecks are kind of nice. I see why they write about it in the combat manuals a lot.
As long as we can stand, and I'm getting closer over here. As long as we can. Oh, hang on. As long as we can stand somewhere away from it.
Goodbye.
There you are.
He takes a deep breath, and you can imagine invisible hands adjusting his tiny tie as he slowly pushes his face into the door as you watch him vanish through it. And then moments after, he just slowly comes back up. It's another one of those staircases.
I open the door.
You see exactly what he describes as one more of those staircases that looks like it goes even further down.
Oh boy.
Whew. Sure we won't run into our Underdark friends?
Right, before we go, maybe we need a little breather after that.
I'm fine.
Can't look around. I need a breather.
Alright.
Okay.
I did use a few spells. I could recover arcanically a little.
Do you need me to bandage you up at Old Comet? A little frosty on the tips of your beard.
I think I'm good. I just need maybe go see if Flotsam needs any help. I'm gonna be over here.
And just leave kind of like a hand midair. Flotsam!
He stares at you.
I don't know how to help you.
Awesome.
He's already in rest mode. He's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Like,
he has a sign around his neck.
Read it for a sec.
And maybe we could take a short rest.
This wouldn't matter if I could read.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you can easily take a short rest. There's no... You don't have to try and sleep and rest in disgusting circumstances, so you're easily enough to sit around, bandage your wounds, spend hit dice, and use whatever things you can use. Adelaide, I know you can arcane recovery for your spell slots should you want to get some spell slots back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flotsam's extra d6. I'll roll it now. 3, so everyone spending can get 3. He gets back his font of inspirations.
So everyone gets an additional 3, you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
2, 3,
Max health.
5. 8. 8 plus 3.
Here's another one.
Plus 6.
God dang it.
Plus 7. No, not mine. Oh, no. I think it's gonna.
Alright. It's what I needed.
During the rest, as Silas is gonna watch Comet start to bandage himself and just he'll quickly stand up, come over, sit next to you, and just smack your hand and take it from you and start bandaging you up. You helped me enough already. Let me help you. It's like putting a finger right on your nose.
Roll a medicine.
Oh no!
I need you to fail a medicine. I mean, roll a medicine check.
Oh, Adelaide.
Yeah, where'd my token
5.
go?
Yeah, I don't know. You just zoomed. What the hell?
I don't know where I am.
I saw you.
You're in the darkness.
I saw you vanish. Your token's still on the turn order, so you're there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just in the corner.
Too?
No, it's right there in the middle.
What?
Where?
No, Adelaide, not.
I don't see
Oh,
it.
is it underneath somebody?
Nah, they'll be lighting up yellow. I'm gonna Control Z a few times, maybe. Nah, I think you'd have to do that. Adelaide, where'd you go?
This is the new plot. This is the new arc.
Yeah, this is the new
Adelaide.
Just highlight the entire map and you'll get Adelaide in one of them.
I don't know. I'm looking around the map. They
Well,
might
no,
be...
I think he's.
L.
I think yeah.
I know. I'm just. They're just gone. Maximum invisible. They learned a new spell.
Be invisible from DM.
Yeah, if you hit just Control A, does that highlight everything for you, Adelaide? That's whack. You can always just drag out a new one. I just want to know where you're zipped to. It is amazing.
I have a big chunk of the map kind of selected. I did Control A. I think Adelaide's off screen.
Yeah, you might just have to Control A, delete, and then drag on new ones. But you all rest. You gather your abilities, whatever you get back, your health mainly.
Mm.
And with the staircase traveling ever further down, Knowing that this is probably your only opportunity to clear out this place, as if you choose to come back another day, you know it will be riddled with a lot more undead than last time because you disenchanted the one killing everything.
Yeah.
We'll tackle what is at the bottom of this staircase. Hopefully next week.
Hopefully with Mr. Feltheleb with us as well.
Definitely next time we play, but hopefully that is next week.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know what's behind the door.
Mm-hmm. The mystery's all gone.
Yeah, the mystery's all gone. Thanks for playing. You can change character now. I know you've been wanting to. Feel like a frog. We're all gonna
my
get
turn to play the wizard.
Yes! Respec as Silas the Wizard. I think we can get out of here.
Yeah.
It'd be a lion and a witch.
Yeah. Right here.
Gotta be a wardrobe, man.
Yeah.
I have to have like a rideable wardrobe as like my flying broom.
Well, yeah.
God damn it.
With that 5 medicine, you just wrap like bandages around my face.
Oh, you got 5 medicine? Yeah.
Yeah.
You wrapped it. It's wrapped.
It's a bandage. It's just do a circle. It's not secured, but it's on.
It's okay. I'll just hold it on.
You just gotta hold it to heal it.
Are we still live?
Nah, but well, yeah, but yeah. Wait, everyone, wave. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
I command all of you to wave. See this. God dang.